everybody. Happy Monday now. I was going to say Sunday, but it is Monday now. It's after 12 midnight. But I just had to get on here and just talk to you guys about the Verzuz battle that took place for Easter Sunday of Mary and Bebe and Cece Winans. So I'm not even going to do no intro or nothing like that. But like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm gonna leave that where that's at. But I just want to get on here and just say how I was blessed watching them. Literally, I was so blessed. I was feeling the anointing. I was feeling the whole energy and the whole vibe. Okay, I loved it from the beginning to the end. Only bad thing that I would say is them singing over their recordings. Like, I think that was like something that was like really throwing me off a little bit, because I really wanted to hear their vocals, you know what I'm saying, without the backing of the record. But you know, it was what it was, and I still enjoyed myself. I still got the messages. I still sung along with all the songs, like Mary threw down, Mary threw down. But BB, that BB, he know how to get you in your feelings. He know how to get you in your feelings. When he had that look, when he be giving them little praise breaks, and listen, BB, he ain't nobody to play with. Like, he is that deal. But Mary, they came out. They looked gorgeous. Erica looked good in her all pink and everything. And my girl Tina, she had on that nice fedora hat with her little, I want to say Easter color blazer or whatever, and some nice little jeans and some heels. And you know, she was dressed for the occasion. She looked really, really good. I loved her hair, the color of her hair, the braids. I loved that. I loved everything about both of their outfits. Bebe and Cece, you know, Bebe, he was not dressed to the gods. He was comfortable. He was comfortable. Cece was dressed to the gods, baby. And I'm just gonna say this, and I love Cece, but Mama looked like she was hurting in them heels. Do you hear me? I really wish that she would have had, like, just took a moment to take off her shoes and put on some more comfortable shoes. Then maybe she would have been able to get up a little bit more than what she was. But her voice is so impeccable. So impeccable. Like, her voice matches the record. Like, it's not often that you can get an artist who actually sings like they do on a record. They don't need no enhancements. They don't need no auto tune, none of that crazy crap. She is pure natural vocals. Okay, her tone, her cadence, all that. When she sings, when she open up her mouth, like, listen. When she sings, you listen. That's just how that goes. When Cece sings, you listen. I did like the back and forth that they were doing. I love how Mary was, you know, singing along with BB when he had his little praise break or whatever the case may be. He carried BB and Cece. He definitely did carry BB and Cece for tonight. I will say that. He was the life of the duo, you know, and I could tell that he's probably like that, you know what I'm saying, behind closed door around family. He's like the it brother, the it uncle, you know what I mean? Like, he was just the life of the duo. And you could tell that he really, really, really enjoyed himself. Like, I don't think I've ever really seen BB in this type of atmosphere where he just vibe and then he just enjoying himself. And like, so, but I was happy that Mary sung all of my favorite songs. I was so happy when I tell you, when Go Get It yesterday, oh man, Them two songs right there. And you know what? I think I may have missed them saying "Can't Give Up Now." I may have missed them. I was probably doing something. I was doing something. So I don't even know if they even sung that. But that song, "Can't Give Up Now," that song was sung at my graduation, high school graduation. And that was my first time ever hearing about Mary Mary. And I'm like, oh my God, this song like just hits you. It just takes you to a whole nother atmosphere, and you just get emotional and you really feel the words of that song. But I I hope that I didn't miss it, but I probably did. If they did, I don't even know if they sung it. But anyway, um, I was proud of the comments. You know, a lot of people were on their best behavior tonight. You know, minus a few comedians cracking jokes here and there, or whatever the case may be. But the comment section was really on their best behavior tonight. And it was all in fun. I'm not even going to call this a versus battle. I'm just calling this a Easter Day celebration. That's it. I'm not even going to say who won because everybody won. When anybody get blessed with gospel music, gospel artists get blessed to you know what I'm saying? Everybody wins. There's no competing in that. So I just enjoyed every bit of it. When Bebe and Cece sung Addictive Love, I said, ooh, I'm only 39, y'all. But I remember that song. The very first time I heard that song, it was just like I was probably a preteen when I first heard the song and who sung the song. But I'm like, oh, that song right there. That song right there. and Bebe explained about it a little bit. He said this was the song that was very, very controversial back then, and people were telling them not to put it on the album because it was negative. And he told them, we putting it on the album anyway. And I know he glad that he did because that is one of their top songs of all time. Of all time. Because he knew what they had. He knew the craft that they put out was going to be something big. And it was probably around that time, which I probably wasn't even born in, he was probably going against the grain. And gospel back then, you really couldn't go against the grain. Because then everybody looking at you all sideways. So I can see that it was controversial back then. I can believe it. But I'm so glad that they still put it on the album though, because that song right there, it was just a nice atmosphere. I seen Auntie Tabitha Brown. I seen her in the crowd. She was getting it to the Mary Mary songs. Let's see. Not let me just say this. And I know I only said I only had one bad thing. I got another bad thing to say. Why was Bebe and Cece songs cut short and Mary Mary was able to sing more of their tracks? I don't understand that. Is it because they had more hits and they sold more records? Or what is it? Because me personally, I thought that was kind of a disadvantage. And even if I was to say, you know what, I want to pick a winner, based off of that alone, I would say that Bebe and Cece lost because they never really were able to sing their songs like Mary Mary. And I don't understand why that is. So if anybody know whoever was there, let a sister know in the comments, like, why? Like, I don't get it. Because Cece, when she got up to sing her solo song, how quick she ended the song, or how quick they ended her song, I was like, you know what? That's bullcrap. Because I wanted to hear those vocals. I wanted to hear her bless everybody with that song. And if you watch it, you know what song I'm talking about. But yeah, it seemed like all of their tracks were cut shorter than Mary Mary. And I don't know why that is. But I'm trying to think of some other stuff that caught my attention. I did not stick around for when it first came on. So if they had that DJ battle and all that crazy crap, I wasn't even here for that. I don't have time for that. That's not what I'm here for. Let's see. It was a few celebrities that was in the crowd. Of course, you know you have Mary Mary's family. Um, I seen Flex and Shanice. I seen Tabitha Brown. Uh, Stevie Wonder, bless his heart. I'm talking about him in a hot second. Oh my God, it was somebody else that I seen in the crowd. But anywho, it Mary Mary had the crowd pump because they do have a lot more upbeat songs, but you can't take away from them slow anointing songs that BB and CC got. Uh, it ended. I didn't think it was gonna end that way. Um, I didn't even realize that they even went through 20 songs apiece. I didn't realize that. So I'm like, damn, it's over already. But Mary Mary closed the verses out with Erica Campbell's single, I Love God. You love God? What's wrong with you? So she closed out the verses with that. And I kind of wanted Tina to do one of her singles that she did. You know, I kind of wish that she would have done that. But I get it. She really didn't get traction like Erica got with her single and her album, whatever. So, that was a bigger hit. But if it was to be fair and just bless people, I felt like Tina should have sung one of her songs too. So it ended. Oh, Kevin on stage was the host. I know he was excited that they chose him to be the host. I say anybody but Steve Harvey. Because sometimes Steve Harvey be too much. Like that Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Ozzy Brothers. Like he was just doing the most. And I'm like, we don't need that type of host. We just need a host to come up in here and just let the artists do what the artists do. And not make it about them. So I'm happy that Kev on stage was able to be the host, and he looked like he enjoyed himself, but he also looked like he was tired. He looked like he was tired and ready to go. Been a long day. So before everybody left, Stevie Wonder asked to get on stage and say a couple of words, whatever, because they allowed for him to get on stage and speak his piece. And, he was talking about how, it was a beautiful night just to hear the song and music and everything like that. And then he started going political a little bit. And I said, okay, come on now, Uncle, come on. Don't go too far left. Don't get too political, but he made some very important statements. He said that America, we have the potential to be great, and we need to get it together. And he mentioned how it took 1,200 years for the government to pass a anti-lynching bill on blacks. He talked about that and stuff like that. But you gotta respect the Steve. You gotta respect Stevie Wonder, baby. You can't rush him off the stage. You can't do none of that because he is one of the greats. And when he talks, you gotta to stand there and you just gotta listen because we don't disrespect Mr. Stevie Wonder. So and that's what everybody did. Everybody sat there on that stage and they listened to what he had to say. And BB was trying to get him to sing. Cause I think it's a song with Stevie and BB and Cece or something like that. Which I never heard of it. I probably have to find it, but that was pretty much it that really interests me or whatnot. I just thought I'd get on here before I hit the sack. It's been a long day. I've been tired. I've been, creating formulas for my scrubs and stuff and trying to figure out what I'm going to keep, what I'm not going to keep. But that's another video. I just want to get on here, show my face, tell y'all about the Verzuz, what I thought of it, how it made me feel. I hope you all got blessed by that. I hope that the songs just resonated with you. If you're going through something, pray about it. Give it to God. Let God lead you. And just be the best version that you can be from this day forward. Because that's really all you can do for your life is to be the best version of yourself that you can be. So I'm going to end this right here. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on another video or the next video. Take care.